Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear my lecturer, Dr. Haja Huriyah MPD, who I respect. Dear all my friends in the Islamic Religious Education Study Program, let me introduce myself. My name is Uli Rifah. Uli means people who have. Rifah means a high degree or noble degree. This name is a prayer from my parents so that throughout my life I can devote myself to goodness in order to achieve a high degree. Amen. You can call me Uli or just Rifah. Okay, today I will present to you my paper entitled The Role of Pesantren in Character Education in the Era Globalization. Education is a conscious and planned effort to create an atmosphere of learning and the learning process so that students actively develop their potential to have spiritual, religious, self-control, and skills needed by themselves, the community, the nation, and the state. This is from Undang-Undang RI number 20 about national education system. No character. Character is something that is contained in an individual which characterizes the individual's personality that is different from other people's attitudes, thoughts, and actions. So, character education is a form of human activity in which there is an educational action intended for the next generation. The purpose of character education is to shape individual self-improvement continuously and train one's abilities towards a better life. Now, what is the pesantren? Pesantren are traditional Islamic educational institutions that study religious knowledge with an emphasis on forming the moral of students so they can practice it with the guidance of the Kiai and make the Yellow Book or Kitab Kuning as the primary source and the mosque as the center of activities. Now, globalization era. The era globalization is a time of challenges that can change conditions in various aspects that can become an arena for clashing socio-cultural values. First, access to information is very easy, diverse, and without filters. Anyone can get it or get this flow of information anywhere, anytime, including teenagers and children. Second, there is moral decay. I repeat again, there is moral decay. Third, the community considers education so far to be less successful. Fourth, an educational institution only produces graduates who are proficient in doing exam question and are smart, but their behavior and morale are weak. Pesantren. In the current era of globalization, pesantren play a very important role in shaping person's character. There is research conducted by Amir. He states that character education in Indonesia is expected to provide the best solution for the advancement of education, which is more colored with religious values. First, a good character can be formed when a person undergoes positive activities in his environment. Second, learning that can lead to change is when someone is always learning repeatedly and istiqomah. It will produce understanding and find new insight. Third, pesantren integrating theoretical and practical learning as well as appreciation which can be implemented in daily activities. According to Al-Ghazali, there are two factors that can determine the change in character that seems to prioritize the integration of two understandings, namely nativism and empirism. This means Al-Ghazali tends to convergence between innate factor and environmental influences because this trait cannot be changed. The change in behavior is based more on the problem of mujahadah and riyadhah, empirical factor. The formation of character or morals is through a process in two areas, physically and mentally. Forming morals must from external behavior that has provided in such a way in the soul. Therefore, forming morals or character can only be done by habituation of institutionalizing in the soul. If the behavior is good, then that goodness sinks in into the soul. Then it is called a good character. Conclusion: the era of globalization, which always brings rapid changes that are difficult for ordinary people to follow, raises anxiety about the threat of the fading of religious values. Character education is very important because it can influence the character of the nation children. Pesantren acts as religious education institutions that prioritize morals, have bright prospects in strengthening the main pillar of national education, namely character education. Thank you very much and see you next time.